Oh, hello there!
Pete and Allie and Mary!
Hey, how you doing?
Here, welcome to Wing Night, everybody! Surprise! We have Mary for but 2 short days left.
Yep.
2 short more days. And so we figured we would bring her on into the proceedings. So let's see who all is in here. Hello, Cammie. How are you? Karen, hi. How are things going? DC, hello. I can't wait to see if you are right for your picks for the One Theater's upcoming season. I am a tingle. Melix, hi. How are you? Welcome in. Fingers crossed for Ben. Nicole, hi. How are you? Welcome in. William, hello. Welcome. And Lauren, hi.
Thank you, Lauren.
We were just watching. There was some. Oh, Lauren. So our favorite thing is when you watch one of your trailers.
No.
Okay.
I love your review videos. Like, I think it's really good because you're the review videos and the 0 to 60 videos. You're so knowledgeable about the movies, and you can tell you're a fan, which is awesome. But my favorite part is in the Thor: Love and Thunder, which we're going to talk about later. That's one of my news items.
Okay, exciting.
In the last 5 seconds, when Mjolnir flies into Lady Thor's hands.
Spoilers if you haven't seen the trailer.
and you go, whee! It's the sound of pure joy, and it made me like I watched it like 4 times because I was like, that is exactly what it's all about. Like watching that and going, oh my god! You can tell you were so excited. That was just the guttural utterance of joy.
We need that like as a ringtone. That's what we need to happen.
It was
yeah,
awesome.
Maybe like when a text message or a horrific email comes across or something. Victoria, hi, how are you? Welcome in. So very happy that you made it. Kelly, hi, hello, how are you? Kelly, when are your boys out of school? We are starting to wind down.
Yeah,
we get
got
out like May 27th.
We got the end of school calendar.
Like which means I
schedule.
put everything into my planning book, which means the next day they changed it all. So that was fun.
They're like, yeah, that's
like all those dates and days and periods we told you, no, we're not going to do that. Great.
I figure the whole last month, whoever shows up in my room,
exactly.
I'll get a little bit of learning
on. I think we're going to do with my Lang kids, like after the exam, I think we're going to do like one of those murder mystery games.
Oh, cool.
I want to get one of them, and I think that'll be cool. And then with my other kids, I do what I call worst presentation ever. All of the rules that I've like banged into their head all year. Like I let them completely throw them out the window. So we like MST3K it. So June 10th, that's not too bad. That's okay. Ben's last day is May 25th. Oh, he has a whole week before us. Yeah. That's awesome. We're getting there, people. We are getting there.
We're 27th, so he's got a couple. A couple days. Yeah. And we're in front of Memorial Day though, which is nice. You don't have to come back after Memorial Day, which is very nice.
Yeah, it has. It's been a lot. If anybody wants to know what it's been like, just shoot us a message. We'll happily tell you. So, Mary, tell us about what's going on with you. Let's pretend you just sat down.
Sure.
Mary, tell us something about yourself now.
I technically just finished freshman year of college.
Right?
Yes.
And why is that just technically? Why do you say you technically did?
Because we do summer semesters, so I will be going back for the summer, and we'll be doing so for 2 years after that. So technically my program's only 3 years long, but they go by how many credits you have.
So 3 years, but still 8 semesters.
8 semesters.
Yeah, 8 semesters plus an externship.
Yeah, plus an externship.
We think. We're not quite sure when she'll graduate, so we'll just keep paying bills until they stop.
Yeah, I have a special degree that is known as when you say, oh, I'm col sci, they go, oh. Yeah.
Which is kind of awesome.
But, yes.
Now, when you say col sci, hey, Ryan, hey, Laura, how are you?
Buddy! How's it going?
When you say col sci, what does that mean?
So col sci is the abbreviation of culinary...
Lauren says they're all very proud of you.
Thank you. Of culinary science. Mm-hmm. So right now I just finished my culinary fundamentals class because I'm in the culinary arts associates path, but culinary science bachelor's degree. So you finish all of your associates class, get your associates in your chosen field, either culinary arts or baking, and then you go on, if you choose to do bachelor's, you go on to continue your bachelor's degree. So about this time next year, I'll start doing lab classes and working in the lab for culinary science.
We had a nice conversation on the way home from picking her up, and I loved how, like, culinary science and the bachelor's degree is like the swaggy major of culinary school. Like, when you walk around school, like, they get, like, jackets made that say culinary science, because it's like, they're the ones that, like, yeah.
I do have a bucket hat.
All right,
Mom,
and I do
Mom
not.
was missing hers.
No, Mom was frantically trying to make
That's
the
right.
camera go right before this happened.
But
So
DC
I am bucket hat.
And DC said she'll graduate sometime. That's Allie and I at one point said, yeah, we'll just keep signing the bills as they show up
at some
until they
point.
stop coming.
And
Yes.
at some point it helps. Like, once Aiden starts, like, she can hopefully. I don't know. Anyway, and so what does one do with the culinary science degree?
So they have, it's very different than all the other programs, because all the other programs you can pretty much go and, like, cook anywhere, no matter what your degree is. But culinary science, I was talking to some of the other, like, cul-sci people at school, and they were telling me that, like, they have businesses come into the labs and basically, like, hey, come work for us. Like,
And
I know
what kinds of things do you do when you work for these companies
Well,
that just magically appear and throw jobs at these
Yes.
people?
I feel
Let's
like
all
this is
go,
a-
guys.
That's right.
I feel like this is an infomercial.
It
Just like,
is.
well, if you
It
order,
is.
if you order now,
We'll throw in an extra set of steak knives. Oh my god. Just a window into it, people.
Yep.
Orlando!
She is our daughter, for sure.
Anyway. So so say all of a sudden you go work for Campbell Foods. What would you do?
it depends. Like, you might be
Hey,
quality
sorceress.
control.
Hey, Sheree, how are you?
You might be quality control. You might be developing new techniques, new soups. It could
So,
be
like,
a range of things.
Food texture, food design. So food design. You're going to be a
Correct.
food designer.
Yep.
That's really,
It sounded,
really,
when we were talking, because my background is before education was engineering. She's not a food scientist. She's a food engineer. Like, all the stuff she's doing is designing food like any other sort of manufacturing company would design whatever they make, which is really cool.
And what's cool is at the end of the program, my last semester, I'll have my senior thesis. And, like, I was reading all the descriptions of all my classes to my dad, because it's all, like, engineering, and so he found it cool. But the senior thesis, the description is literally just, like, you pick a topic, you ask a question, and then you spend the entire semester testing it, doing whatever you want. I know somebody who developed a nighttime ice cream. It was like a lavender and honey chamomile ice cream.
Ryan and Lori, you're exactly right. You're a food Imagineer.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Basically.
she's a food Imagineer.
But yeah, they developed like a nighttime ice cream for like to help with better sleep health, and basically it's stuff like that. Find a problem, develop a solution, and you develop the whole product, and then you do a big presentation in front of all of the staff.
So
in
it's like
the
AP
egg.
research for food.
Yeah.
That's so cool. That is so cool. Victoria, funny you should mention the candles. We have two things that are going to be coming up. We're going to have our next Pop Shop live sale over on Pop Shop on Friday the 29th. Are you okay?
It's not water.
Oh.
It's not water.
Happy Teacher Thursday. Well, we know she doesn't drink at school. All right, so...
No, it wasn't, Mary.
That wasn't water.
That's not water, Mary. Don't drink that.
All right. Anywho.
There is water in it.
Not enough.
Not enough, though, apparently.
That was fun. So... Lauren's dad was a food engineer. Oh, Mary, you need to talk to Lauren.
This is why I said you are a fountain of just amazing, amazingness.
Lauren, you need to start
what
doing...
else, like, magical things are you going to unveil about yourself? He's just this man of mystery.
You need to do videos that are like fun fact story time with Lauren because
I second this.
Yeah.
You are a man of mystery. Oh, I
awesome.
happen to almost like be on The Simpsons, and then like my dad was designing like the first mic. You are an amazing person. I mean, we know that already, but every day we learn something.
So, Pop Shop Live, next Friday, 8:30 p.m. There's going to be a bunch of candles. Yes, I'm doing Mother's Day stuff. I'm working on some bundles. So I have an idea for like taking the Painting Roses Red that we had in the last Pop Shop Live and adding some more like Alice-y kind of scents to it. So maybe like pairings or trios. And yeah, I just got like 18 new options in today. So and they are good. They are good. Yeah, we're gonna have citrusy stuff. We're gonna have outside clean smelling. I'm very much. I got a bunch of like smells like you're at the beach kind of stuff. So yeah. So my brain is cooking, and then we're also going to have Pop Shop Live is having like a Mother's Day kind of event, and so there will be another one of those. And our website is just about almost come back. And what's coming to the website is monthly subscription box options. So that's going to be coming on the PixieDustApothecary.com website side of things. So we have a lot going on. Hey, Salma, how are you? Welcome in. But yeah, Victoria, thank you very, very much for asking and reminding me not to forget that, because I always forget it.
Lauren says it comes in drips. That's right. You got to keep everyone guessing a little bit.
Lauren, you know what we need to do?
Never let everyone know all your inside secrets.
We need to like send you like. You need to do like the Ask Me Anything, the Q&A stuff more often. And so we'll send you like life prompts with Lauren or something. We'll workshop it. So, all right, let's get into some Disney news. This one, can we talk about track season, by the way, people? Can we talk about the fact that high school track meets are 4 hours long?
Oh my God. Depending
we had
on
two
who
of them
your
this
officials
week.
are.
Do you have another one tomorrow?
Saturday.
What are you reading?
Yeah. So,
all-day affair.
no, it's just you and me, kid. I'm driving the bus all the way back up to Upstate, New York. Upstate. Anyway.
But yeah, so that was like, I got home from the meeting. I was like, oh, I need to make my list. So I've only
Victoria, if you want something special, if you know, like, if this mother-in-law has a favorite kind of pairing, shoot me an email or contact us through Instagram. Happy to, like, make up something special. Happy to do it.
Okay,
I have one that you don't have on your list.
Okay, cool. Well, you'll add it to, we'll keep you to
Go. Shoot.
All right.
You go
so,
first.
Connections Cafe, which is
Yeah.
the new what's it called? Quick Serve in Epcot where the old Cunicorn that is
like
opening.
Electric Umbrella.
Electric Umbrella, exactly, is opening like next week.
And it looks like, I mean, it's quick serve, so it's not like crazy upscale. I will say the old cheesesteak that they used to have was wonderfully greasy and like hit the spot when you just wanted to stuff some food in your face.
It definitely looks like they're trying to like, how's the best way to like how Satuli Canteen is and how like the Galaxy's Edge food is, where it's like a little bit higher end. It's a little bit more composed and a little bit more put together. I mean, it's not something that's going to make me like, oh my gosh, we have to go back to Epcot now. No, but it's not like the greasy cheeseburgers and like cheesesteaks and stuff. So
Right.
that's opening up. What
That's
I think,
exciting.
but part of the reason I said that is that it does seem like they're really trying to push to like make the whole center part of the park back
Mike
to
says
being.
it looks like a boring airport to nowhere.
Yeah, there is some element of like, okay.
Like they didn't put the budget toward the design.
No. Well, I think there's some part of it that's like they're trying to figure out how do we make it look futuristic, but like always futuristic, and like
Kristen, hi, welcome in. Yeah, fingers crossed. If you could be a food person
I don't
for
want to
Disney,
live in Florida though.
she doesn't want to live in Florida.
How about California? You could
Ooh,
live in
I don't want to live in
Disneyland.
Those are like my two places I don't want to live in.
Oh,
Florida
right.
and California.
Great.
How about Paris or Tokyo or Hong Kong or Shanghai
on a boat.
or on a boat?
All right. Anyway.
But yeah, so it seems like they've always struggled with that idea of like, how do we make it futuristic without it becoming immediately
Without
dated?
it being like a gray.
And so now it's bland. Yeah, it's like,
so
all right,
now
we
it's a
can't
gray
make it.
slate.
We can't make it too exciting or be
Electric
dated.
Umbrella was good. Like they hit the
It
right
was.
spot
It was.
with electric.
Hey, Mary Jo, how are you? Welcome in.
I have a weird love before Electric Umbrella and was very upset when they got rid of it.
I've said this several times that I distinctly remember eating an Electric Umbrella with my grandma, and so it always reminded me of my grandma. So that part of it I will miss. But we'll stop in there.
But anything I know she sheds a lot. I'm covered in dog milk.
Do you have? Wait a minute. Okay.
Again, you guys can add to my list. Yeah. This is like a starting point. I'm like throwing the
I think you're thinking of the same one.
All right. So World of Arendelle is like in Hong Kong Disneyland.
Are there like it's open pictures coming out?
There's pictures that came out. The big thing like this week was that like there's you remember like when they were building Galaxy's Edge and they had all the scaffolding around the mountains? Yes. You can see those pictures, but they've started like texturizing the mountains, like snow and stuff on the mountains and stuff.
Okay.
And so it's like
that could be really
like
cool.
that's moving along. Like I remember when we were finally in Hollywood Studios, and you can start to see where they were working on texturizing and artifying the
that's good.
spires.
So once you get like the dressing kinds of stuff, they are also I've seen scaffolding coming back to Epcot for the Moana water feature attraction thing. So it's going vertical. So that's also
down and up. Like they did a bunch of digging and they're like starting to
I'm curious as to what I'm curious. Mm-hmm. I'm curious. I'm really hopeful.
And I'm really interested again that it's very difficult to get around there with all of that stuff in the middle, and so it would be nice like when you wanted to go from one side to the other, you had to like take the long way around.
Yeah. Devin, hi, welcome in. Next on your list, I don't know if this is on your list. I'm gonna bring something to the table. This might be what you're gonna bring to the table. Character hugs.
Yep, that was what I was gonna say.
Go ahead, Mary.
Hugs are back, and I sent a TikTok to my mom
that made me cry.
You could it was all of the Fab Five, and everyone was coming down the ramp right next to the railroad, and there was a girl
in Disney World.
Yes. Yeah. And in my brain, there's only Disney World.
That's fighting words for some reason. Lauren will come fight
you. I've never been anywhere else.
Lauren's gonna come for you.
I've never been anywhere else.
We still have to make it out west.
And there was this girl who was dressed in, like, the 50th Minnie outfit. Mm-hmm. And, like, Minnie had came down and, like, waved. And then all of a sudden, like, turned the corner. And then, like, you could see Minnie had realized that she could give her a hug. And then, like, literally, like, pushed Mickey aside and, like, ran and, like, hugged the girl. So cute.
And I cannot imagine what it must be. And I also saw another video. What makes me think of this is I saw a video of the characters hugging cast members. And I can't imagine what it is like to be Mickey Mouse and to not be able to do that to be able to do that part of it. And so for the cast members, for the other cast members, like it's got to be just great all around. Like I really want to do a trip where we just go to hug the characters. And I am not a hugger, despite this warm-looking exterior. No. Like, I am not.
One of my favorite memories is she's not a hugger, but as you know, and as evidenced by her shirt.
The video, where'd you find it? TikTok?
Yes.
Okay, I don't know how to find things on TikTok, but it was called, like, Minnie forgets she can give hugs again. No. It wasn't called that at all.
One of my favorite memories was
Seth. Hey, how
one
are
of our
you?
trips, and she loves Baymax. And if you've never met Baymax, like it's one of the better character experiences. And part of it too is like you can't be holding anything. Because Baymax,
they're very angry
and they're very like you have to take pins off. You can't have your camera. Nothing that could potentially like hurt Baymax. Yeah. And I have this awesome picture of her with this gigantic grin, that grin on her face. She is so happy to just give. Like she's very happy with her care because she's Baymax giving her a big old hug.
Yes,
so that's one of the memories that I keep up there.
Well, Lauren, you just have to go back. You just have to go back. That's it.
If you want to find the TikTok, the account
I will say these are why you are my people. We are a group of non-huggers. Hearts for all of you.
Yes.
The account was _MCOT, so EMCOT _.
So
right.
underscore. I'm gonna put the account EMCOT. Boop boop underscore. We're all just now watching me type in the chat.
Yep.
Awesome.
Okay, this what I just put into the chat is apparently the TikTok account.
Yes.
So if you go to this TikTok account,
Yes.
However that works.
should yes.
So
that's it. That's all I know. But it is. I mean, it's just so sweet. It's so sweet. It just warms the cold black heart. So anyway.
Guardians is getting closer and closer. I just want to talk about Guardians.
Did you?
I just want to talk about it.
Did you see the story about how in like previews it got stuck backwards? Apparently most of the reviews are wonderful and great and awesome, but a couple of times it got stuck because it rotates backwards at the start, and so the people had to ride the entire ride backwards, and so it was a little vomit inducing.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, so that's
the only footage I've seen was there was a video, a short little video of going inside the first little entrance area,
and it
just looks amazing. It looks, and what looks really cool is they're trying to capture like it's the world of Xandar Pavilion, so they definitely are trying to meld it into the theming of it being an Epcot Pavilion, which is kind of cool. It's not just here's some IP thrown into Epcot, which is kind of cool.
Right. Yeah. We'll see.
Speaking of rides being back, Everest is back up.
Yes.
Yeah. We were talking about that a couple of weeks ago. Still Disco Yeti though.
Still Disco Yeti.
Still Disco Yeti.
I saw another TikTok where it was like the Disney parks posted a TikTok of it's back. Your favorite ride is back.
It is the best ride.
All the comments were like, "Did you fix the Yeti?" And then it was half, "Did you fix the Yeti?" And then the other half of, it was only down for 4 months. Do you
listen, sometimes if somebody does something, that sticks in people's brains. And so no matter when they may pop up again, you remember that one thing.
But the rate at which people did not understand the scale at which it takes, like, people were like, you realize they'd have to tear down the whole mountain to fix that Yeti, right?
So you'd have to burn it to the ground.
People are like, what are you talking about? It's probably just they have to fix a fuse or something, and they're just lazy, and they're like,
oh no, Meg, the entire Little Mermaid ride backwards. That would be interesting. Just like, yes,
we got stuck at the one point. We were like staring. It was like minutes.
We
were
got
just
stuck
like,
there.
All right.
We also always seem to get stuck at the backwards part on Haunted Mansion.
Yeah,
we've got more than once gotten stuck.
And it's not like
on the backwards part.
Like,
it is not
you're laying
comfortable.
Down. It's a core workout.
It's hard plastic.
You are either like laying down and it's like you feel like you're gonna fall, or your core strength trying to sit up a little bit.
Do some abs.
Yeah,
doing
Lauren,
crunches.
I have not seen Crush's coaster. I've heard it's really, really cool. Mm-hmm. What I've heard about Guardians is screens and animatronics.
And live set pieces.
I didn't know animatronics.
The one thing I heard is there's a gigantic, I think it's an Earth, that in the one scene you basically go, you're in one of the big rooms and you go up. And the way they've lit it is that you all of a sudden see it, like they do some cool stuff with lighting, so you don't see the set pieces until you're supposed to. Okay. And then you basically, it's a big spiral, and it looks like you're going around the planet. Oh. It's supposed to look extremely cool.
Well, we'll see. I'm excited for it.
Yes.
Excited. All right, what you got?
Speaking of Marvel.
Woo! Seamless.
Thor, Love,
Good night, Meg.
and Thunder.
Yes, Thor, Love, and Thunder.
As my good friend Lauren said, wee! Yes! You have no idea how excited I am to go see Thor, Love, and Thunder.
This is like your wheelhouse.
It
because
is.
It's Thor, who's
and Peter
big
Quill.
and burly and
and Peter Quill, who's a doofus.
Right. And Thor is also sarcastic and wry and snarky. And so the two of them.
Yep. Is me.
And
yeah.
What I noticed is then the music, because it was Guns N'
Roses. She tried to say it was Metallica. We had to have a little education.
Yes. Guns N' Roses. So it seems like Guardians are 70s versus Thor with the Guardians is
that's a really
80s,
good point, Mary.
Yeah.
Look at you. Theater interpretation. Go ahead, Mary.
Yeah. So very.
DC. Oh my gosh. Okay, people. We should do like a reel or something. Can we do? How would it work if we all pass down?
Yeah.
Pass along the weed.
Pass
That's
along
not.
the weed.
But like, if like somehow we did like a progressive we. I don't know how I'm gonna brainstorm that because we should make that happen.
I can only imagine it's just like we.
Maybe it's like a duet or I don't know. I don't know.
There is it was a 30-second spot, and there was so many moments of like, again, when he's like, you look at the people you love, and then he slides. It's a 30-minute commercial, and I'm laughing hysterically. I cannot wait.
And when he gets like, Lauren, you say when he gets fired up, he like, and so we're watching, and he's clapping and laughing, and
it's like when you watch football.
Whenever Danielle, next trivia, yes, we have to figure this out. We have to because this is cool.
Whenever Dad watches football, and it's like usually the Steelers, whenever they do something good, it's always.
Yeah,
that's
he's,
right.
He's an aggressive football watcher.
But yeah, so I am extremely excited for that movie. I mean, I think we're in. If we talk more in general, I think we're in for a really good stretch now of Marvel stuff. I've been watching Moon Knight. Moon Knight is amazing.
Not watched it. I broke my promise to you all.
Again, no spoilers. But Moon Knight is amazing.
Okay.
Oscar Isaac should win something for his acting in that show because there's been multiple scenes where you're just like, I'm watching it and I'm like, this is incredible. Yeah. He is an incredible actor. It's an incredible show. You've got that.
Right.
You've got Doctor Strange.
Yeah, I was gonna say Multiverse of
Madness. You've got Thor. All in like the next 2 months. I think the speed of things is going to start picking up. I think they've kind of got through the post-COVID kind of bit where now they're back on track for what they want the main storylines to be. I think we're up for like some really good Marvel stuff.
And storyline wise, because we always like compartmentalize it into like similar how the first couple of phases are. Mm-hmm. They've gotten through the origin story of like we have the Eternals, we have Shang-Chi, we have where like Spider-Man
they have a lot of pieces now to bring together.
Exactly.
Here's
we have all the shows. We have Loki.
Devin, I'm not even a huge like the first Doctor Strange. I wasn't, but I'm the multiverse brings interesting possibilities.
And Wanda. How can you not like Wanda?
Here's one of the things that's cool that I like sort of off track, but not really. Like from Moon Knight, as I'm watching it again, not to spoiler it, but the big focus of it is on Egyptian and like Middle Eastern culture. Ooh. And what made me start to think about it is like what's cool is they've now taken like Shang-Chi, which is Asian culture and Middle Eastern culture, and they're bringing they're kind of venturing out and making it more like diverse and worldly, which is really cool.
Even with the Eternals, they did like some Greek stuff.
Yeah. And so it creates these really cool cinematic opportunities to where like some of the stuff in Moon Knight that they do with music and those themes, you're like, this is really fun and cool to watch. Really cool. And so it's the same thing like with Shang-Chi where it's the cultural stuff they're bringing in adds another level, which makes it really, really cool.
Nice. Nice. See, Victoria, we have it tough here because I'm a Giants fan. He is a Steelers fan. And then Aiden is a Seahawks fan. So our football season last season was just terrible all around. Mary, hey, how are you? Welcome in. I have a news item. So I think I'm going to be waking up at about 2:55 this morning. Can you guess why?
Pins.
No.
2:55.
Yep, 2:55 in the morning because something is getting released.
Midnight. Oh, I do know.
I don't.
Yeah. What am I getting? What am I going to try to get?
You're trying to get Electric Light Parade.
I am Electric Light Parade Wishables.
Which, by the way, that was my next item.
That was your next.
Was not the Wishables, but the parade. The parade started. The parade.
And the popcorn bucket and sipper.
The popcorn bucket comes out tomorrow. We'll see, people. Hopefully we can manage one somehow because I know somebody in South Carolina who's gonna need one of these. So.
But yeah, like The whole...
See, Mary Jo, yeah, wishables.
Yep.
Hopefully we won't get like 17 of
Oh
them
my
in
gosh.
one. We watched your
one
Fozzie
wishable.
Bear.
We were like, oh, the first half was so good. The second half, it was a bag full of Sally's revisited.
We've all been there. Freaking Shop Disney, man.
Yep, sometimes
All
you
been
win,
there.
sometimes you lose.
But we'll see. I mean, they look really, it's all the little floats, and then they have all these little dots on them, and they glow in the dark, and again, $2.55.
And it's just very, again, it's one of those memories that I have that is just wonderful, and music and the image, it takes me immediately back.
Oh, the Loungefly. I haven't seen the Loungefly. Ooh, that could be really, really, really cool. Yeah, same, Kelly. Like, what? Wait, what? Loungefly? There's a Loungefly? Yeah, so we will have to...
Yeah, Frank definitely did not seem to be keen on the whole, this is how mystery unboxing stuff is gonna fly. Some of us old vets here on this were like, oh yeah, we were seeing what that was coming. We were like, oh, this isn't gonna end well.
Alright, anything else for news on your list?
Oh,
I
Mary,
know
go.
one.
Yeah,
I don't
go
even know
ahead.
if you know this.
Mary, impromptu news.
The Lightyear teaser came
Oh,
out.
yeah, there was another
I didn't get to
trailer.
watch it.
Me and Mom watched
Yeah.
it. I think it looks really... see, I'm biased.
Right, you're very... Yeah, you love Buzz Lightyear.
I love Buzz
And
Lightyear.
you love
I'm so
origin
excited.
stories.
I'm so excited. Is it a movie or TV show?
It's a movie.
It's a movie.
It's a movie
I
in the
thought it was
theaters.
gonna be a TV
In
show.
the theaters.
And now
In
it's a
theaters.
movie.
We'll see. We'll see.
I'm excited.
So now, maybe because we had, I think, this question last week and we weren't quite sure of the answer. It's meant to be like the version of the movie in the Toy Story universe
Yes.
that the toy is based off of?
Yes.
So like an animated version of a live action movie that is about
Hey,
the toy.
Beth, how are you?
Is that right?
Yes.
We're talking
Okay.
about Lightyear.
Yes. It's the, like, how did Buzz Lightyear, the toy, why is that,
Got
like,
it.
a thing?
Okay.
It could... we'll see. We'll see. We'll
I'm
see.
excited. It looks very good.
I think it'll be cool. I think it's got a lot to compete with. Mm-hmm. So
I mean, Toy
let me
Story's
just
huge.
put it that way.
Yeah.
I will also
Yeah.
say the animation looks incredible.
Yeah.
Like,
that looks awesome.
it
that
looks
looks neat.
incredible.
All right, well, let's do some pins, shall we? So if we have 3 pins left, we have 3 of us. So we'll each
what are we
open
looking
one.
for?
We are going to open up the rest of our Pink a la Mode Villains
Did you see
pins.
these?
No.
These are
cool.
flippin'
She doesn't
amazing.
watch our
These,
stuff.
I know, Mary
She's
doesn't
a
even
little-
watch our stuff. We got to
She's
put
a little
like
busy. She has 2 jobs, is an RA, and goes to culinary school.
for college. All right, so this is what we have so far. These are awesome.
Oh, you got the chase?
Pink a
We
la
did.
Mode Villains pins. They're flipping amazing. I don't know if they still have them, but oh, Victoria, your first Loungefly. I like the storybook
So
collection.
we're
a
looking
lot.
for
Queen of Hearts.
Yes, we very much want the Queen of
oh, yeah.
Hearts
I'm going.
pin.
I'm
Oh,
going.
all right. Mary gets
I'm
to
on.
go first.
There's
That's Devin. I like Chris Evans. Yeah, I think he's very Tim Allen-esque in like his whole voice. So it could be cool. And I'm interested to see if we get any information about Zurg.
Ursula.
Yeah, if we get like more backstory on Zurg, that could be cool. All right, so first one, we got an Ursula.
Ursula.
So now we have an Ursula that goes either into our traders or into mystery eggs for next Friday's Pop Shop. Next.
Let's see.
Oh, what happened to mine?
Throwing.
I know,
still in the bag.
Danielle. We're like,
I know we're tempting.
Oh, do I need to?
There you go, and like that, gone.
Oh, no.
Is that an Ursula? All right, so we're gonna have 2 Ursulas. I
we need Ursula.
the Ursula
Maybe one
is,
Ursula.
it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Like you can see each of her fingers and her
It's not
lipstick.
gorgeous 3
and-
times.
No. Well, hopefully it won't be I mean, we all know what's in this bag, right?
Not a Queen of Hearts. Under no circumstances.
No. Oh, well, I mean, here's what I'll say. It's an extra facilier, and this is flipping amazing,
which is
too.
a cool pin.
Yes.
But it's not the Queen of Hearts. So we are looking for the Queen of Hearts for this series. Well, you always have to have a goal in life. Something, reaching for the next thing. The next, I don't even know. I don't even know. Yeah.
Of these
what
mystery sets,
yeah,
have we gotten like 5 out of 6? Like always.
all of them. Yeah.
It's always
eventually, but then we complete them.
That is how they make the money.
Like, thank you. Man.
Capitalism.
Yay.
Lindsay, hi.
It's
How
like
are
the
you?
thrill of the chase. We're like literally
Yeah.
like why casinos make money.
So now, I mean, what I like is that,
Household
right?
wins.
What I like is that now we have like our lounge fly pin that we're looking for. We're trying to complete, or like we're working on like the other end, like fancy pins, lounge fly pins. It's wonderful. Lots of pins. So she's fully brought me in. He's into the pin world now,
I'm
people. He is in.
There is something to be said when those packages show up and you're like, there's something cool in it. Especially because what's awesome is that she does it and doesn't tell me what's in them. So it's like exciting because it's like, I don't know what's in here.
Yeah.
So
yeah, Lindsay,
yes.
you followed our rabbit hole. I mean, the descent is steep and swift, but makes us happy. So
bye, Lauren.
Bye, Lauren. See you in a little bit.
Like it's so easy to find something that you like.
Yeah,
it's
it took
so
us a little
easy.
bit to like narrow down, but
Yeah.
it's really fun to refine. We find so, and then the wishables, yes, because we're gonna get like 17 turtles, but it's okay. But amongst all of us, we'll make it work, people. We will make it work.
Yes.
So on that note, do we have any other news? Any other exciting fun facts, people? What we will do is, since we are winding down Thursday Night Wings, everybody get a drink, everybody get a snacky, and then go over to Castles, Capes, and Clones. Give Lauren and Cousin Rich some love. This week, we're probably going to have a Bippity box to open.
Yeah,
we're going to have some friend mail to open. We're going to have...
Because guess what? Pete is still managing the old wish list.
Yeah. So, and then next Friday, 8:30, Pop Shop Live. So many Pop Shop exclusive candles. It's going to be exciting. So, Mary, you want to say goodbye? I had nothing. That was a big build-up for absolutely nothing.
You get the rhythm now. And it's
water
like,
for Mary. Yeah, we'll go get some water for Mary.
Yeah, water.
Actual water.
Oh my gosh. Ooh,
that is reassuring that she was like, whoa, what is this? She wasn't like, yeah, thanks, Dad.
We'll do, I've started to do, thanks to Karen over at Disney Inside Andy and Mary at the Siskateers, we've been doing more pin reels. So maybe the next pin reel that I do, I'll do the Tigger collection. So
speaking of which, I really love Wednesday Pins Day.
Yeah,
like,
Wednesday Pins Day is awesome.
Wednesday Pins Day is
Tuesday Reel
awesome.
Day
Yeah,
is really
I love Wednesday
fun.
Pins Day.
It forces us to like, I'm terrible about posting like on our account, so it forces us.
And it's
to
a
do
nice
that.
little like, hey, here's something cool.
Yeah. So, anywho, all right, Mary, thank you for coming up and joining us. Thanks all of you for joining us. We will see you right here next week. So, thank you for liking. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for subscribing. Above all, thank you all for watching. And with that,
we invite you to set your imaginations free.
Bye-bye.